So hi everyone, my name is Nikhil. Welcome to all of you to your podcast from my nature. So my dear friends, in our today's podcast, we are going to understand about what are the things you should eat to improve your immune system. So let's get started. So immune system is a complex system which is present in our body. It differentiates foreign substances, foreign materials from our inner body tissues, organs, and all the other things. It protects all the organs, tissues, and systems present in our body by producing an immune response in order to invade, in order to protect our body from all the foreign materials as well as harmful bacteria. Anything which differs from our body can be called as a foreign material or foreign substance. According to the foreign substance, immune response is generated in our body. Immune system is present throughout our body, and the system contains many types of cells, tissues as well as organs. Significant feature of our immune system is that it can distinguish our body tissues from foreign tissues. So it can differentiate between all these things. Basically, it can be distinguished between self and non-self. Usually the cells in our body die after they get too old or they get damaged. So these cells can also be cleared away by the immune system of our body. So basically they also clean up our body. Everyone's immune system is different, but as a general rule, it becomes stronger during the adulthood as compared to childhood. Okay, and by the time when we develop or when we expose more to the pathogens, then we develop more immunity. This is why the children get more sick than the adults as well as teens. That is why with some diseases such as chickenpox, you only get it once, as the body has antibody stored in the body to cope up with chickenpox. They are ready and waiting to destroy it next time it arrives. This is called as the immunity. Okay, and basically there are three types of immunity present in your body. The first is innate immunity, the second is adaptive immunity or acquired immunity, and the third is passive immunity. So let's understand one by one. So the first immunity is innate immunity. It is also called as the first line of defense of our body. So innate immune system is the first part of the body which detects foreign substance, virus or bacteria in the body. On detection of these agents or foreign substances, the innate immunity system activates the cell to attack and destroy the invaders, or it may initiate the repairing of the particular area of the body where attack has been taken place. So it is the first line of defense. Some examples of this innate immunity are cough reflex. Whenever any dust particles or any food particle goes into your food pipe, then there is a natural reflex is generated. Okay, so that reflex also counts in the innate immunity part. So because it is a foreign substance which is entering in your body in unwanted area of your body where that substance is not required, so in that particular area it is identified as a foreign material. Okay, so when you eat food, okay, and when it goes into your air pipe or esophagus, then it generates a reflex by which you can get a cough or all these things. Mucus, which traps the bacteria and dust particles, like in the nose as well as in the ears, because in the ears waxy substance is present there. So that waxy substance protects our internal body by trapping all this dust as well as insects in it. And as well as the skin is the first line of defense, also called the first line of defense. Skin contains many small spores by which not all the things can pass. Okay, the second immunity is adaptive immunity. It is also called as the second line of defense, and it generates the specific response according to that pathogen. Adaptive immune cells are also are called to action by the innate immune system. So innate immune system give reports to adaptive immune system, and it deploys the cells to overcome the conditions. After recognizing the invader, these cells can multiply and combat with that thing, leading to a recovery from diseases and protection against its return. Adaptive immunity can provide long-lasting protection, sometimes for the person's entire lifetime. For example, someone who recovers from the measles is now protected against the measles for their lifetime. In other cases, it does not provide lifetime protection. As with chickenpox, this process of adaptive immunity is the basis of vaccination, as we have seen in the COVID vaccination drive. So the third type of immunity is passive immunity. Passive, it's a dormant, it is not active, it do not require energy. So how? So it is a different type of immunity, also called as the borrowed immunity. Okay, so it results when a person is given someone else antibodies. When these antibodies are introduced into the person's body, the borrowed antibodies help to prevent the growth of certain bacteria and infectious diseases in our body. The protection offered by passive immunization is short-lived, usually lasting only a few weeks and months. So it holds the effect only for a few months or the few days, but it helps to protect in the right way in an emergency time. Some examples of passive immunity are like it is a natural immunity, which can be natural means which can be transferred artificially, but it is a natural antibody which has been given to the recipient from the donor. So it has been produced in the donor's body in a natural way, and such as when an infant receives mother's antibodies through placenta or the breast milk. The milk right after the parturition, or it's called, it contains a substance colostrum which is higher in antibodies. Okay, and such as when a person receives antibody in the form of an injection like gamma globulin injection. So the one point we can highlight here is the breast milk after the parturition, because it contains a lot amount of natural antibodies as well as some laxatives. So laxatives helps to that infant to pass the stools easily in initial days of their lifetime. Okay, so it is a natural, it also contains natural laxatives. So these are all the types of immune system present in our body. So now we will see how does the immune system performs the work, or how does it works in our body. So there are many hierarchy. There is a hierarchy in immune system like white blood cells, lymphocytes, phagocytes, and in lymphocytes there are also B lymphocytes and T lymphocytes. So we will understand one by one. So white blood cells, also called as leukocytes. Leuko means white, cytes means cell. So they are also called as the leukocytes, white blood cells. They circulate in the body, in the blood vessels as well as in the lymphatic vessels. So the lymphatic vessels are the vessels which runs parallel to the blood vessels throughout our body. White blood cells are also constant patrol and looking for pathogens. They are looking for the pathogens in your body. When they find a target, they begin to multiply and send signals to the other cells, to other cell types to do the same in case to multiply. So the second is phagocytes. The phagocytes are these cells. These cells surround and absorb pathogens, break them down effectively by eating them. You can see in the animation. And the third is lymphocytes. Lymphocytes helps the body to remember previous invaders, to recall that this invader has come before, so we have that type of antibody which can defeat them, which can defeat it and recognize them if they come back to attack again. So it is divided into B lymphocytes and T lymphocytes. So the B lymphocytes produce antibodies and help to alert the T lymphocytes. What T lymphocytes do? They destroy compromised cells in the body and help to alert other types of leukocytes in the body. So in this way, the function of immune system take place in our body. So this is all about the immune system. We understand the immune system, we understand the types of immune system, we also understand how the immune system works in our body. And now we are going to see what are the ways, the main part of this video, what are the ways by which you can improve your immune system. So let's see one by one. So first is do yoga and meditation and pranayama regularly. Yoga is an ancient practice originated in India. It involves the movement, meditation and breathing exercises. It promotes the overall health of our body with spiritual health. It also increases our spiritual health, mental health, and increases the chances of longevity. And it also helps to calm our nervous system, which usually helps to reduce the chronic inflammation as well as stress, depression, anxiety, all the mental illnesses. The second way is you should get enough sleep, okay, during the night. So you can check out, it is a very deep concept, so you can check out our article blog post on why to get enough sleep on our website. I have given the link in the description. Please check out that and you will understand why you should get enough sleep to increase your immune system. The third point is practice the breathing exercises. When you breathe in, the blood cells receive oxygen and they release carbon dioxide, which is a part of product, which is a waste product that produced in your body. So it is carried out with the help of blood vessels towards the lungs, and with the help of lungs, then the mouth, then the nose, it is excreted out from our body. Okay, and you can do the some exercises like alternate nostril breathing, belly breathing, box breathing, and some simple breathing exercises. So in this way, excretion of carbon dioxide also take place, increasing the immune system of our body. Not in case of the immune system, but it increases the capability of your lungs to exhale and inhale all the things. Okay, so it is all correlated with lung health. The fourth is control your stress levels, by which you can improve your immune system. Stress can affect your body's immune response. It causes the extra release of cortisol and cytokines in your body, which can trigger inflammation, due to which the efficiency of immune system can decrease, due to which it can also decrease in the number of the white cells. Eventually it will also decrease the capacity of immune system, by which we can easily get sick and we can be more prone to many common diseases like flu as well as common cold. The fifth point is you have to exercise regularly. Exercise benefits affect your immune system in many ways. It can increase blood flow. It helps to clear the bacteria, because if you are increasing the blood flow, then the rate of flow of the white blood cells also increasing in your body, because of which the ratio of the clearing bacteria will also increase out of our airways as well as our blood vessels. And it can cause a brief elevation in body temperature, because there is a war taking place between the not useful bacteria but white blood cells and foreign materials. And it reduces the stress hormones. Regular exercise reduces inflammation, allowing the immune system to perform more better, while acute inflammation in response to an injury is a part of healthy immune system. So you can understand the contradiction here. The inflammation that can cause due to not exercise. If you are not exercising, then you are going to have inflammation in your body. Okay, like edema, the water will be present in your body tissues. It can cause edema, you can say anything. So it will increase the inflammation in your body. Okay, while acute inflammation, when you injured by something, when you hit something, so inflammation occur on that heated part. So it is a proof that you are having healthy immune system, because your immune system is giving response to that particular action. Okay, so please understand the contradiction here. So basically you have to remember that acute inflammation, it is good for your health, not good for your health, but it is a sign that you are having good immune system. But chronic inflammation shows the thing that your immune system is not performing very well. The sixth is wash your hands frequently. Keeping hands clean is one of the most important steps we can take to avoid getting sick and spreading germs to others. Many diseases and conditions are spread by not washing hands with soap and clean running water. About 1.8 million children under the age of 5 die each year from diarrheal infections, diseases and pneumonia. The top two killers of young children around the world, like diarrhea and pneumonia, are the top two killers. So it is very important to wash your hands frequently. It also helps to prevent the COVID-19 spread. So as you know, we all have been suffered from the COVID-19 from the last 2 years. So you should know the importance of washing hands regularly. The seventh point is you have to keep your gut healthy. So we have talked a lot about the keeping our gut healthy in our previous podcast, but we'll also talk about here. Our gut health plays an important role in improving our immune system. Doctors now believe that 80% of your immune system is in your gut. But how? Because our gut is a home to thousands of different species of microorganisms, including bacteria, fungi, viruses, and other useful microbes. They are all collectively known as gut microbiome. We have discussed the term known as the microbiome in our previous podcast. So if you haven't checked out that, then please check out that. Okay, so I will tell what is mean by microbiome. So the microbiome is an ecosystem present in our inside of our body as well as external side of our body, basically on the skin. So it contains the useful bacteria as well as the harmful bacteria. So it is called as a microbiome. So having a good diet in a routine life can help to reduce the inflammation and encourage the growth of good bacteria in the gut, which eventually will help to establish a strong immune system in our body. If you want to understand the complete concept of good gut health, then you can check out our previous podcast known as the probiotics, things you need to know about the probiotics. So the eighth topic is approach life by positive thinking. Okay, so here comes the spirituality part. So positive thinking encompasses the mental attitude of optimism, which searches for favorable outcomes in all situations. In recent years, researchers have found that our mind can have a powerful effect on our body. So the way we think, the way our body behaves. A study on a group of students have shown that when they were more optimistic, then they have more stronger cell-mediated immunity, and when the optimism drops, then they have less stronger cell-mediated immune system. So these are the 8 ways by which you can improve your immune system very efficiently. So we have seen the basic concept of the immunity. We have seen the 3 types of the immune system. Then we have seen how does the immune system works in your body, how they perform their functions. So then we understand the 8 ways by which we can improve our immune system. That's it for this podcast. And if you are finding all this podcast useful, then please let me know. Your comments give me the power to work more. Okay, so please share your valuable feedback with us, and if you like this podcast, then please actually share with your loved ones. And if you know the other important factors about the immune system, then please also let me know in the comments. Until next time, stay tuned, stay safe, stay healthy. See you soon in the next one. Bye bye.